What's up and happy Thursday. Welcome everybody. A little low energy today, a little tired. This might be a short stream, but we will be doing Nikke as well as Dragon Traveler, and we're going to be doing viewer polls. So we'll be going through all of my dailies, all my account stuff on Nikke, and then switching over to a channel member for viewer polls. It's going to be Lone Syndicate's account. We're trying to poll for Takina. And I don't know if he's in chat yet, but I don't think on Discord you specified how many Takinas you wanted to pull. So I don't know if we're going to go for a single copy, max limit break, use all the resources, whatever he wants to do. We got some time, so we'll be doing that towards the second half, and then finishing up with some Dragon Traveler. It is a cold and rainy day. It's been pretty cold and rainy the last couple days here in SoCal. And I love it. I love it. The sound of rain, the cold, crisp air. It's all good vibes. Let's go ahead and grab some stuff from the shop. Get our free things. Tony Story 3 subscribed on Twitch. Hey, thank you for the sub. Really appreciate it. That is a resubscribe for 2 months in a row. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for directly supporting the channel. Really appreciate that. Let me check in with chat. Hello. What's up, legends? What's up, legend to you too? Hey Sparks, hey Dr. Yiggles, hello internet video game friends. Hopefully Lone Syndicate's luck is better than yours. Yeah, it took me a bit to get Takina. It wasn't great. It could have been worse, but it definitely wasn't great. Dr. Yiggles flexing the emojis. Lone Syndicate says, I'm here as a big fan of Licorice Recoil. It would be a disservice to not go for MLB Takina. All right, so we're going to be going for max limit break Takina when we switch over to his account. Dude, Lone Syndicate has a long tradition of building characters that are not meta. I'm not saying Takina sucks by any means. She's actually pretty good. Check out my full review of her. If you haven't already, that was my last video. Did a lot of testing with her. She can definitely fit a niche. She can do some things pretty well, but it's pretty obscure. But like, if there's like a slightly unpopular thing, like if we're being real, Licorice Recoil was not a popular Nikke collab. Like, regardless of how I feel about it personally or what you think about it, just the general, like, at least like Western audience of Nikke was not very excited about this. But Lone Syndicate is like, not popular, that's me. Which I totally respect. And I think he was even saying one time, Lone Syndicate's been like a long time viewer of the channel, so I like hear about these things. I think like he even said that this extended to other games at some point, where one of his favorite characters in Dragon Traveler was also like not good, and he's like, why does this always happen? Keep doing you, man. Keep doing you. Let's see. Just you wait, Sparks, till you ask for that updated account review. Dude, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, so if you guys didn't know, if you are the highest tier channel member or highest tier subscriber on Twitch, either way, I do viewer account reviews just as a little way to say thank you. And if you guys have been like a long-term member or subscriber, and it's been a while, then I'll like review accounts sometimes. So yeah, just let me know if you guys ever want me to like review your account on stream again, or for the first time, Let's see, you got Takina in one pull, but haven't gotten Chisato. Pulled for Chisato and got Mihara Bonding Chain. Yo, that's pretty good. Yeah, failed successfully on that one. Really like the second half of the story. It got much better than the first part, so you think it was really well done collab compared to some of the other ones. Yeah, I agree. Honestly, I feel like the collab has been pretty well done, and I would also say the second half of the story got better. It did. It did. You're just cursed to never have your favorite character in gacha games be meta. Dang. Mr. Mythic Lux asks, "Do you have any hope for Silver and Blood?" Not much. Like, I don't know if it never comes back. Like I mentioned this before, and like hashtag not legal advice, but like if it never comes back, then I'm pretty sure that's just like straight up illegal. Like they took people's money, so I think like that's gonna be a problem. So, although illegal activity wouldn't be the first time for the devs, with they've had a bad history with previous games. But anyway, so I assume they're gonna bring it back at some point. But like the player base is so done, like you can't turn off your game for a month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever it's gonna be, And it is frustrating because I really enjoyed it while it was up, but I won't be going back. Like, unless there are massive rewards and huge apologies where they're just like, here, you can have like every free unit and currency and resources, everything from the events that happened on all the other servers while we were down. Welcome back. We're so sorry, kind of thing. Then I'll play again. But there's no way they're doing that. At least not with how they've been responding so far. Or not responding, I should say. Might want to do an account review when you hit 6 months. Yeah, that would be cool. Just, if any of the culture graduates for YouTube or Twitch want an account review, then you just have to like let me know somehow. Usually on Discord, send me a DM. I got tea again today. Been in kind of a tea mood. I think because it's been so rainy. And I usually prefer coffee. And I like grind my own beans and brew it usually in the morning. But I don't want to be drinking coffee super late. And so then when it's like these kind of like cozy rainy vibes, and then I want something, that I'm like, okay, I'll make tea in the evening. So I got like a no caffeine herbal tea right now. Cheers, everyone. Hard to take legal action against a game that's based overseas. It probably is, but I'm sure it's not impossible. Because there are various, laws and regulations and terms of service that they would have to abide by for whatever region they're operating the game in. Sparks is in an undercover British phase with all the tea. The British do like their tea, that's true. Bob says, I quit Silver and Blood too. Even when your server was up, you can only succeed with those Oathsworn teams, no team building whatsoever. Yeah, some of the content was like ridiculously hard if you didn't have the right specific units. That is true. You hate end of service on gacha games. You still hold a grudge against Square Enix for Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Well, I mean, like, end of service is inevitable for any live service game, right? Or gacha game. Um, but you can't just, like, turn it off with zero, like, notice, right? Because then, again, you just took people's money. So, like, you know, they could close the game at any time, but if someone, like, just bought, like, $100 worth of resources and then the game just like shuts down the next day, like, you know, you have, the customer has to have, I don't know like what the actual legal specifics are, but I do know that like notice needs to be given. They can't just like immediate, or they would have to refund everybody. And as far as I know, they haven't refunded everybody. So yeah, but eventually, you know, Nikke is going to EOS at some point. Whether it's a year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years down the line, it's going to happen. One day, even World of Warcraft is going to go EOS. Eventually, they all go away. Might be 20 years or 30 years, but nothing lasts forever. It's live in other regions, yes. It's only shut down for the NA server. Welcome to those just joining the stream. Welcome to all the lurkers. Oops. Wait, who else am I advising? Oh, I always forget about Niuta up here. I hope if Nikke does go EOS, they would do like with DC and still have a login to look at our GIFs. Look at our girls. Yeah, it would be cool if they kept an offline version. It's definitely possible. There's precedent since they did for Destiny Child. Lurkers don't forget to be likers. There you go. Chat is calling you all out. If you're watching right now, make sure you like the stream. What's your favorite place to be? In the commander's room with you, Modernia. Grimjaw says, I quit Nikke and still drop by to like. Did you really quit Nikke? Dang. Did you move on to a new gacha game, or are you out? Are you just like back to normal life? Still have not found a team that you like for Delta Ninja Thief. She's just weird. She's not great. She's like niche useful in some solo raids. Or, I mean, in theory, you could use her wherever. But, you know, typically she's going to be like for taking down bosses rather than like mobs. And yeah, like typically like she's good with other MGs and Siren. But it's yeah. She's got limited usefulness. Jimdo says, Only normal games for me. Gacha was a COVID phase for you. That's fair. Congrats on getting out. uh, honestly, like, I'm sure you guys have noticed, like, as much as I still love Nikke, and I do try some other gacha games here and there, like I'm currently playing Dragon Traveler, um, I don't cover a lot of gacha games. Because it's just too much, honestly. And a gacha game has to do a lot to get my attention. In general, I do prefer, like, you know, quote unquote normal or just sort of like traditional non gacha kind of games, you know? Is Takina worth polling? Well, watch my video if you haven't already, because there's like a lot of details and things that I, you know, test and explain in there that I don't want to like rehash. It's my newest video, but the TLDR on Takina is yes, worth polling. But probably only if you're either a really new player or a really old player. Finished favorite item, Helm. Only other favorite item units you have access to currently are Bay and Laplace. Who should you focus on? All right, well, congrats on Helm. That was an excellent choice. Bay and Laplace can be useful as well. Other really good ones is try and put together a shotgun team. So I would go for Tuve and then Drake, and that's going to be a really, really good shotgun team. If you're just not trying to do the shotgun team at all, then I would go for Moran next. Picked up a copy of Bloodborne for $16. So you have a real game that you can bang your head against the wall about. Nice. You know, I've never played Bloodborne. It's funny, I actually own it because it was like free through, I don't know, PSN or whatever it's called once, so I downloaded it, but I've never played it. One day I will. I do like Souls-like games. You know, like, huge fan of Elden Ring. I also played Dark Souls 3. Stellar Blade is sort of a Souls-like, similar to a Souls-like. But for whatever reason, never got around to playing Bloodborne, which is weird because I do like the vibe, like the whole aesthetic of it, and I like FromSoft, so I need to play it at some point. Oh, I got way behind on chat. It's kind of gambling, pulling Takina. I mean, let's see, because who knows if we'll get an actually good true damage DPS, possibly Neon enemies. I mean, Chisato is good. Like, honestly, I think Chisato is pretty legit good true damage DPS. But yeah, it's just, it's very niche content and very, like, specific partners, right? Like, Takina, even though she is a solid sub DPS herself, she's not someone you'd really, like, ideally want to just throw on, like, any kind of team. And the bar for Burst 2 is really, really high. Is it, like, extra dark compared to... Ooh, I just, like... Sorry, just need to resize the window. Is it, like, extra dark compared to normal? Let me do it a little bit brighter. Not a lot brighter. Okay. I forgot to set up my little light that I normally do when I'm, like, recording. You finished Drake first? Oh, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Don't think Tuve is MLB yet. And don't have Iran yet. All right, well, at that point, I mean, I don't know. Take a look at my treasure video. I like ranked all of them in importance, or just go for your favorite character. But I do talk about like priority of what treasures you should get in my recent video. Dude, Kikro was saying on Discord how the art is super good. And like I was saying that a couple days before that too. And honestly, the art for this collab is super good. We're gonna skip these for on stream. So we're gonna be skipping the story on stream. First time you played Bloodborne, you gave up after 3 hours. Started doing well in Hollow Knight, so figured it was time to give Bloodborne another shot. Gotcha. I hear Hollow Knight is pretty difficult. I hear Silk Song is even more difficult. I haven't played either one though. I'm not super into 2D games. Grimdust says, love Souls and RPG, action RPG, anything that has combat and requires skill, timing, and parrying. Yeah. I really like parrying mechanics, actually. Which Elden Ring doesn't really have. Technically it has. But parrying is, like, insane trying to do it in Elden Ring. But, which is surprising because it's probably my favorite of that type of game. Even though it doesn't have parrying. But also, I think I just like it for reasons other than the actual combat, which is kind of weird, but... Yugachi Sato costs you a lot of gems, but after playing with her, you think it was worthy in not feeling the same about Takina, though. Yeah, Chisato is definitely, if you're going to pick one or prioritize one to build, Chisato is going to be the more useful one for sure. You never swap Crown for your Tenon campaign? Yeah. Crown is like the answer 99% of the time on campaign. Is it cool if you grab the Athena shards again? You're 4 shards away from her. Yeah. Hollow Knight is great because it's difficult but fair. You can definitely tell when it just requires practice. That's always a good feeling. You just like the parry sound. It's always satisfying when you pull it off in a game. Yeah, for sure. I like that a lot too. Which is one of the reasons why I found Stellar Blade so much fun. Because that game is like almost all parrying. Like 70% of the combat is like learning to parry. So the minigame hard mode looks pretty interesting. I skipped the entire tutorial yesterday. Like, I just didn't think to read it. So I should probably read it. And then I'll try and do at least one run right now. Hey, we got a new frame. Nice. So let's try it. I'm probably going to suck. Expedition 33 was peak parrying, especially. Huh. Yeah, I heard there was a parrying mechanic for it. Definitely unusual for a turn-based RPG. Okay, so can I see the tutorial? Okay, rhythmic shooting. Practice shooting in VR training. Remember the order in which the monsters appear, then tap the screen at the correct timing to shoot them in order. Monsters will appear with specific rhythms. Take them down by shooting to the rhythm. That kind of didn't tell me much. But okay, let's see. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, I missed. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Oh no. I was doing so well and I just completely missed that whole section. Dang. I'm not sure I was actually doing that right, to be honest though. I was playing like completely off of vibes and maybe there was something I should have been paying attention to. Hard mode on this minigame is completely bananas. Same game, but no UI. Hard mode is actually hard, yeah. Yeah, I haven't played Expedition 33. I don't know. I might one day, but I've played so many games like it. I'm a little bit over it. Honestly, like I probably would enjoy it, but I just feel like I've, I don't know. It at one point it was literally my favorite type of game, and I'm just not sure if I want to do another one. So, okay, chat, help me out here. What is there something specific I should be looking at, or I just sort of like watch them appear, listening to the music, and then after the last one appears, then I just try and do that same rhythm afterwards? Is there like any visual cue, or is there just like is there something I should be doing? Because like I said, I was doing that completely off of vibes. Let's try stage 2, just see what that's like. See if there's other things I need to observe. Oh. Okay, hold up, hold up. I couldn't even tell, like, when it started. All right, well, I beat that one on the first try. Accuracy only 71%. I'll take it. Stage 3 was the easiest. Click and hold when the cake hits the table. There are even settings to make it harder. Dang. Let's try stage 3. We'll try stage 3 once. Whoa, when do I let go of it? I'm not sure even... Oh, I see. Okay. Hold up. Let's restart this one. Oh. When am I supposed to be clicking it? I don't understand that last one. I don't know how long I'm supposed to be holding it. Like for the different kind of cake, but okay. Whatever. We passed it. Should build a pile of frosting, then go after the fourth chime. Yeah. Okay, so I got that one, but I don't know what was the other cake's timing. Like I started it fine, but then I always missed it on the second part. Hey, thank you for the sub. The Rehab subscribed on YouTube. All right. Sure. Let's upgrade some stuff. But we are done with this for today. It's honestly quite confusing, dude, for real. Hey, we cleared 2 of them, so I'm happy with that for today. Oh, I kind of like this background. we're gonna have to put those in the lobby. Okay, to the shop. All right. Guess we're done with this. Okay, so for our lobby, I guess we can take out some favorite items. We'll leave Moran in there. We'll leave Moran in. Okay, so for event, we have 2 new ones. So we got Chisato, and we got Takina kicking Chisato's butt. I don't know why that's a thing. Well, let's see what these look like. Okay, so this is just the event, like, normal background. It looks nice. And they're kicking each other. Dude, that's hilarious. What is this nonsense? Was this a thing in the anime? I don't even remember this. Complete nonsense. And sure, we'll wear the new frame for a second. You think it's a scene from the show? Yeah, I probably wasn't watching that closely. Like, I don't remember it, but yeah. We'll open all these. How much do I have? Oh, not nearly enough to level up, so whatever. Okay. It's actually kind of well done for lobby background. Dude, for real. We've never had animated backgrounds like this before. Like, obviously we've had, like, kind of animated ones, but not in the same way that this is, you know? It's a callback to the opening of the anime. Okay. So it's not like in the show, it's like part of the intro. It's not like something that happened in an episode. Makes sense. Did I already wipe out? I did. Okay, raid time. Yeah, it's the end scene. Okay, yeah. Sure. Who knows what this boss's mechanics are? I blitzed it in the campaign, and all these levels are so fast that we won't know until we get to challenge. I mean, we can read the description, obviously, but as far as like really being able to experience them, we'll just wait until challenge. Dude, when I did level 1 of this, I actually thought the game glitched out. Because I completed it in literally 1 second. And so I thought, like, something happened. I was like, wait, what? Goes invulnerable. There's a different shield mechanic. Does it, though? We'll see on challenge. We'll see on challenge. By the way, FYI to any like newer players that are watching right now, this is not a recommended team. This is literally a team that I used from the last raid that's just already been made. But this is not a team you would want to use for this raid. So just as a disclaimer. There's an instant wipe mechanic if you fail the QTE. What QTE? All right, well, that's it for raids, guys. That's it for raids. You stayed in cover so you got to see the phases. That's cool. You haven't even seen the Boston story yet? Yeah. Well, I won't give you any spoilers, but it's towards the end. So if you haven't gotten really far, like, you won't see it. Did I have boxes to open? I already opened all of them, huh? Okay. How close am I on Privity's final treasure phase? Not that close. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to finish this. But I'm probably not going to really go for a high score on this raid anyway. But, yeah. I don't even know if, like, Privity would be someone that you'd really use in this raid. Possibly. Okay. To the Ark. Nice. Custom module. Another one. Another one. Sweet. All right, 3 for 3. Lone Syndicate got a double super success. You might have Privity's treasure soon. Nice. Will you have all the materials to finish it out when you get it? Okay, Tribe Tower Arena. Then we'll do some rerolls on Snow White to get sad again. And then we'll do viewer polls. Switch over to Lone Syndicate's account to try and get MLB Takina. I probably should be using Helm for this. Oh well. I don't think it's going to be a problem either way. Maybe I should update my Elysian team. Maybe I should take out D-Killer Wife now. And just use Rappy as my burst 1. And then make Helm an off burst 3. I think now that Privity has her treasure, that might be the more optimal tower team. Like, there we go. It's like the cutscenes keep interrupting me trying to do this QTE. I can't tell what's happening. Definitely not used most of the spare treasure mats. Got Moran's treasure maxed day 1. Nice. Might have enough to get it to level 2. Okay, yeah, that's where I was. But honestly, so far this tower has been pretty easy. And this is a good excuse to keep using D-Killer Wife. Because she kind of rarely makes it onto like raid teams nowadays. So I'll probably keep her in my tower team as long as I can, unless I get stuck. Because I'm kind of a fan of her. Everybody likes D-Killer Wife, right? What is this about Liberalio? I don't know what's happening in chat right now. Is Deal Killer Wife worth investing in for something specific? I mean, she's still one of the best burst cooldown units there are. It's just the way teams have ended up shaping out. She hasn't been making it on lately. But I mean, she used to be one of the top 5, top 3 even burst ones. But yeah, I think part of it was that Red Hood fell off, and then another part of it was I mean, I think she's been like I don't know, like it just a lot of things happen. Like Red Hood fell off a little bit. The shotgun team got really good with Tuve and Celine, and then you know, you had like Rouge for your Cinderella team, and then you had your like Siren for your MG team, whatever element that was going to be, like wind or whatever, and then leader usually on whatever your like crown team was, and then I don't know, there just wasn't room for D Killer Wife, you know. But she is really good. She is really good. And I could see, like, depending on what units come out in the future, she could end up being, like, on there again, right? Because, like, say we end up making teams where we don't include Cinderella, then it might end up being more worth it to use D Killer Wife as opposed to using Rouge. Of course, now we also have Miran. It really just depends on if we get, like, another, like, really high-tier DPS that would, like, benefit more from D Killer Wife versus some of the other ones. But she still has, like, top-tier cooldown reduction. All right, let's see. What else was it going to do? Oh, Arena. Is there an online resource you trust for current good team comps? I mean, it's gonna change every raid. If you're talking about solo raid, it's just gonna depend. So, like, no. But I do kind of talk about team comps if you watch my tier list video. Obviously not in detail because I'm going over every single unit, you know. And then sometimes I'll make guides for raids. And there's a lot of resources out there on the internet that will suggest team comps, but it really is just going to be like raid specific. I think I just... Oh, no, I could probably beat Mr. Kato here. Yeah, let's do this. I think I'll beat this. We can take 7th place, I think. And if it's a Fire Week raid, D Killer Wife will probably still go on there, even exactly how things are now, you know? Honestly, Sutton, like, just ask in the advice channel on my Discord. people will help you out if you're like trying to figure out a team. Yeah. I mean, there's definitely like Vile brings up a good point. I mean, if you wait towards the end of a solo raid, you can literally just copy paste like what the higher ranking players are doing because you can see exactly what teams they're using. Like in the game, it shows you. However, you do need to be careful with that just because like it won't necessarily work for you because sometimes those teams can be very investment dependent, or if you don't have all the units, like a lot of things can change. If you just are missing like one or two pieces, then you need to readjust a lot. But yes, absolutely, like that. If you just don't know what you're doing, that's always like a good starting point, you know. We need to collect these. Oh wait, I have a custom module box. 4 of them? Alright, so we get to do this one time. Alright, time to get sad. Maybe click the wrong button again, too. You never know. Alright. Reset attributes. Feels like deja vu. $5.47. I think that might be literally the worst possible. You lock this so I don't forget next time. Let me see. Probability. For attack. Oh no, it's the second to worst possible. Of course, I currently have the third worst possible. Man, would have been cool if I kept that 10% last stream, huh? Was there another one that was like pretty low? I mean, they're all not great, to be honest. 9%. This is my best one, but elemental damage is crap. You haven't forgotten last stream. All right. I think that's it. I think we switched to Lone Syndicate's account now. Yeah. So we're going for MLB Takina. Wait, how do I... Okay, log out. Let me grab Lone Syndicate's account info. Lone Syndicate, if it wasn't obvious, now is the time to make sure you are not logged in. Otherwise, it's probably going to do bad things. Alright, I need to change server. Let's see, select server. You can hear Polly and Miranda outside. Yeah, sorry, window's open, guys. Window is open. All right. We are back. And Mihara says hello. Oh my god, there's so many notifications. Bro, your outpost defense is 100%? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're just trying to, like, cock block your own resources here? I'm going to claim these, okay? I'm going to be a bro and get those for you. Dude, let's look at his arena. Is his arena? I knew it. I knew this was going to be 100% too. We're going to claim these two. We need to have like a day one tutorial for Lone Syndicate here. Click the notification and collect your AFK resources. All right. All joking aside, this is Lone Syndicate's account. Lone Syndicate is a channel member, and he asked if I could do his Takina polls on stream. I'm happy to do that. Generally, I do this only for channel members. You don't have to be a high tier member, but sometimes I'll even do it for random people if you want me to do polls, if it's like for special events, things like that. But point is, it's always fun to do polls on stream on other people's account. Thank you for sharing your account, Lone Syndicate. We are going to be going for max limit break Takina. He is a big fan of Licorice Recoil. And yeah, let's everybody in chat wish Lone Syndicate good luck. So what are we working with? We got 81,400 gems and 72 tickets. Okay. I would say with gold tickets, obviously we already have 469. Nice. It'll absolutely be possible. It's possible we even one tapper and get 4 copies in one pull, right? You know? And most likely we're going to be able to do this. But I would say this is not guaranteed. Gotchas can be brutal. And although this is a lot of resources, it's not like an insane amount of resources. So we need all to give offerings to RNGesus and wish Lone Syndicate good luck here to try and get Takina quickly and painlessly. Okay? All right, here we go. Our first poll. All right, first one is a whiff. Oh, but that's because I didn't change the light. My bad. I just wasted 10 of your summons, Lone Syndicate. Now we're prepared. Now we are prepared. All right. We got our blue light in the background this time. Let's go. Okay. Another miss. Got Takina in one multi. Now saving for next half anniversary banner. That's a good idea, man. That is a good idea. Poll number 3. Praise be to RNGesus. Bless your child, Lone Syndicate, on this day of the Takina. I like it. All right, if that doesn't work, hey, I don't know what will. We got a gold spark. Okay. We got one. Will it be Takina? We got one SSR on this multi. Elysian. Ooh, okay. Phantom. Phantom. I don't know if you finished her. She's not super exciting. But, you know, We got her. She was an SSR. Nothing this time either. All right. Statistically, we should get her on this poll. Of course, stats don't mean anything. Oof. There we go. Nothing there. Gold spark. Gold spark. Well. Okay, we got our last poll that is just rainbow tickets. Double talking in the next poll. That would be nice. That would be nice. Come on. Give us a talking on our last rainbow ticket poll. Let's do this. Takina. Hey. Ooh, and it's a double. Okay. Maybe this is actually double Takina. Another Elysian? Really? Really? Arcana. Okay. Oh my god, a third Elysian? That is dumb. It's double Arcana. Really? That's what we're doing? Double Arcana? Kind of a slept-on unit, if I'm being real. But what is this? Like an Arcana rate-up banner? What is this? Like, Bro. Alright. I need the last sip of my tea after that. Okay. Gotta lock in, guys. Alright, we're using our last two mixed with some gems. Takina, please come home. What was the organization that they worked for? That she got, like, suspended from? I can't remember the anime well enough. We'll give you your job back, Takina. Even though I personally think it's an evil organization. Okay, we got a gold spark. Alright. It's the one right after this. Good. You gotta be kidding me. Tetra? We got Blanc. Dude. I'm so sorry, Lone Syndicate. This is going rather poorly, I have to say. Alright, we got 12 more polls. 12 more polls. Okay, come on, guys. Give the stream a like. Lone Syndicate needs some help. We need all the positive vibes possible here, okay? We need help. Okay, we're down to our last 10. Down to our last 10. Please, Takina. Please. Oh my god. Recruit again, recruit again, recruit again. We're mixing it up. This is looking bad, guys. This is looking bad. Dude, we even have all the power of prayers and well wishes in chat. Okay, we got the change. We got the change. Abnormal. Please, abnormal. Please show me abnormal. Oh my god, finally. Okay, we got there, Lone Syndicate. We got one. We got one. One copy. She finally came home. Okay, so if you wanted to maximum break her, you could, even if we don't get any more. You have your 600 gold tickets. Is that a good use of 600 gold tickets? Probably not, but there is a safety net, which I will leave up to your discretion if you want to use that at some point. But let's hope we don't have to do that. Okay, let's take a look at her. Where's Takina? Here's Takina. All right, we're gonna quick equip her. Hey, look, we had abnormal all ready for her. Lone Syndicate was prepared. Okay. Yeah, have a drink. Good. Yeah. All right. You need your strength. Let's go for some more. This chick destroyed you? Oh no. All right. We got to get 3 more in like 6 polls. Didn't happen there. Let's do another 2 multis, see how those go. Okay, okay. All right, all right. So we did 1. So we're doing 1 more, and then Lone Syndicate is possibly going to pull the plug on this. Pray for something good. Please, 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 please. Show me, like, Takina and double Pilgrim. Or it could just be nothing. Okay, those were our 2 more. Are we going to call it quits here, Lone Syndicate? I know the original plan was max limit break. But sounds like maybe you want to hold off at this point. Yes, both of them have free skins. You just need to complete the like missions in the event. They have their like workout clothes. Let's see. Do you have Chisato? I assume you do. Where is she? You don't have Chisato? Oh, here she is. So, yeah. Here's her free skin. And then they each have a paid pass one, too. We can see what Takina's looks like. It's the same thing, but just like another... It's blue instead of red, basically. Here's her free skin. 1 more multi, then you jump ship. Okay, alright, alright. We got 1 more multi for Takina. This is where we get 3 in 1 pull. 3 in 1 pull. And the last one was nothing. All right. Well, I'm sorry these didn't go better. Takina was tough. Like, it was not great for me either, and it was even worse for you. I'm so sorry. But we got one Takina. Hopefully you have better luck in the future. Thank you for sharing your account, Lone Syndicate. Everybody in chat, please say thank you to Lone Syndicate for sharing his account as well. Doing viewer polls is always a good time. It's always entertaining. It's always fun to gamble with somebody else's money. No. Seriously, it's a good time, and thanks again for supporting the channel. Okay, I think it's time to switch over to Dragon Traveler, unless if there was something last minute you wanted to show. I'm not doing an account review, obviously, but if there was something you wanted to point out in particular, we can look at it really quick. He says, time to pack up and go home. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. Yeah, no problem, Lone Syndicate. Okay, all right. So we're gonna switch, and then give me a second to log out of your account. So hold on a moment. Oh no, you said flex your player card right after I logged out. I didn't see it. My bad. If you post it in Discord, I will screen share that. If you like post a screenshot in Discord, I will pull it up on stream. No problem. Oh, I need to change the stream info. We are now playing Dragon Traveler. You've been avoiding guild auction to build funds back up? Yeah, that's fair. Guild auction is a shit show anyway. Nothing new. EX shards got bought immediately. Of course. I was considering buying the Poseidon shards, but I don't know. I'm trying to build back up too. Let's take a look. Yeah, they're all bought, of course. Is that the only thing? Yeah, people just bought the EX shards. Getting a Demi-Lich would be kind of cool, but like 9,600 gems, probably not. Yeah, we'll see what World Auction looks like, but that's even worse. It's even worse. Collect my dispatch rewards. All right, hold on a second. I am going to take a break for just a second, and I will be back. Okay. It can bid on Demi nobody has yet. That's true. That's true. Oh, we got a new code? Really? I just posted another new code that we got earlier today. But sure, let's try this one too. Knight of the Lake is trash. Wait, what are we talking about? Who is Knight of the Lake? Oh, the assassin? Yeah, Lancelot. He's definitely not great. Okay, so let's try this code. So KWYCOSER. All right, thanks for the heads up, Sudden. You dropped a bunch of new codes? Wait, there's a bunch of new codes in the Discord? Let me see. Let me see these new codes. Are these all, like, actually new? Wait, what's the one that I posted earlier this afternoon? New notice. Apparently the knight is she because it has a woman's voice. Oh, really? I mean, I guess interesting. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, so let's try some of these codes. I might have already done some of them. But Vic says these are new, so let's see. Quinn Long. I think I did this one. Okay, yeah, I've done that one. Oh, that's a new one. Okay, okay. I'll put this one in chat. One-month gift. Hey, there's another new one. Cool. Hey, 5 pulls. That's pretty good. Another new one. Sweet. Thanks for the heads up, Vic. Most of these are working. Nope, that one's already been used. Okay. Already been used. Okay, okay. We've gotten 3 of them. I did new notice, so I'll put this one in here in case anybody not on my Discord or someone didn't see it. This one works. This one works. I did it a couple hours ago. Let's try this one. I've already done it. And maybe you haven't done all the ones that aren't working for me. So, I mean, go check the Discord. And you can see the whole list that Vic posted. Because they might be new to you, even if they weren't new to me. So, there's like another like 4 or 5 there. So, go check it out. If you're not on my community Discord, first of all, what are you doing? But here's a link. And you'll find the Dragon General channel for Dragon Traveler. And there's where you can find codes. They've been doing a bunch of cosplay posts and codes lately. Oh, that's cool. May you suggest that we add a code section for Dragon Traveler? Yeah, you know what? I was thinking about that earlier today. Probably should just add a code channel. I'll do that. Alright, gotta collect our flowers. We're out here gardening. Get some tulips. Speed up. So we've gotten all the important things here. So we got Oberoni's skin. We got the copy of Azure Dragon. We got the mythic summons. And now it kind of doesn't matter. Like, whatever we get, obviously getting some faded summoning would be good. Or even these normal summons. More random R luminaries or oaths. Legacy dragon crystals. But, like, basically, we got the important things. We got the important things. So whatever happens, happens at this point. Auto plant. Sure. I don't know how I got this one that's off. That's kind of annoying. So I have not done any of this. I'm actually waiting. So I don't have reliable information on this, which is why I haven't actually posted about it. But the rumor is, on the CN server, after a few days, we're going to get a new function which is going to allow you to use your shovels more efficiently. And I won't say anything more about it than that because it's like total rumors, but that's what I've heard. And so I'm just going to hold off on using my shovels and see what happens. So, I mean, use them at your own discretion. It might be silly. But if you haven't done this at all yet, the goal is to progress to the right. And then be careful because... Oh no, I just used a shovel. I didn't mean to. I clicked on it. That's fine. It was one shovel. So if you progress to the right, if you use the dirt, it's going to take 2 shovels. So here, we'll use one more. If you use it on the grass, then it's only going to take 1 shovel. And so basically just try and go to the right in the most efficient way possible. But there's obviously other things that you can account for, like getting bombs and stars and things. But your goal is to get over here to the right. Yeah. So we're supposed to get another function where we can like reveal tiles somehow. So all I'm saying is, like, we'll just see what happens. We'll see what happens. You'll stop using yours. Yeah, I don't think there's any downside to waiting, right? Like, as far as I know, because, like, we have daily logins, but it doesn't mean you have to do stuff. And then, like, these things aren't, like, daily tasks. You know what I mean? So you could, in theory, just do this all in one day, right? It's not like use a shovel every day, you know what I mean? So you should be fine on waiting. All right, so now we have... Wait, no, World Auction is not started yet. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. Let's open some stuff. Claim some stuff. Claim some more stuff. So resonance is getting pretty high. I was momentarily bottlenecked by gold, believe it or not. I was very surprised. But yeah, got everything to 95 now. And what I've noticed on the Destiny thing, I've kind of stalled myself a little bit because I realize if you do the highest level mission, so if we go to adventure and then trials, if you're doing the highest one all the time, you can just end up not getting green books. So I actually need to go back and sweep some low level stages to get more green books to level some things up. Because then if we go back to resonance, you can see I need green books. I need green books. And you need these to get at least to 70%. So rather than building up like a bunch of classes that I may not use with my more expensive books, I want to save those and just build up these stat nodes, these kind of things, with the lower level green books to move on to the next level. So learn from my mistakes. Probably a lot of you guys have done the same thing, but just that's kind of my new philosophy. Yeah, gold is used on everything. That's true. It's a good point. Okay. What else do we need to do? Oh, we said auction ended. World auction ends in 3 minutes. Okay. Okay. So, we have the horn event. It's time to get horny, guys. It's okay. I know you already are. Let's do some horn summons. So, horn summons. We have our special limited treasure hunt, trying to get the flames of Olympus, and of course the normal one. So I have 100 horns and then 80 of the special horns. So we're going to use all of these right here. Yeah, no problem, Sudden. Yeah, I'm trying to share the information. All right, so let's start off with some normal horns. This animation is kind of crazy. She just like cuts a dragon in one slash of her katana or something. 5 more horns. Nothing exciting yet. Hey, okay. Eagle Scepter. Dude, that's really good. I only need 1 more for that artifact then. Okay, that's a W. We're getting worm essence along the way and aura dust. That's good. We need it. All right, this next one should be something good. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. Dude, that is perfect. Olive wreath. Okay. Dude, we just completed one right there. Okay, so we used half of our horns already. Let's use our 1 random one that we have. Worm dust, fine. Okay, so 2 are artifacts. And... dude, that's so exciting. This will be my 2nd SSR artifact. No, I don't want to buy this. Thank you. There we go. Activated. Zeus's Thunder. Stormcaller continuously attacks the enemy luminary with the lowest HP percentage. Ooh, so it's a finishing kind of move. That's good. Dealing 500% of Worm's attack power as magic damage. Triggers every 30 seconds. Now, every 30 seconds, kind of not great, because that's very slow. But since it hits lowest percentage, you know, it's gonna like finish somebody off when you're getting like kind of far into the fight. So I do like that. I like that. That's probably pretty good. Okay, and then who resonates with it? Oh, okay. The Otherworld Dragon and the Sanctum Dragon. Okay, so what do I want to take out here? Oh, let me grab this. Promote. Oh, let's go check on the auction really quick. Okay, world auction. Dude, I know these are going to disappear instantly. But we'll add them to favorites anyway. Dang, you could grab a Hellveil here. Or a Scheherazade. Dude, getting a copy of Scheherazade's pretty great. Holy Bishop, too. Dang. All right, so we got a minute and a half. I'm going to try for 3 of these Poseidon shards, but yeah. You picked the wrong faction as far as artifacts go. Illusion needs the damn spear. Dude, the spear is tough for sure, but you'll get there eventually. You've yet to complete other than the one that we normally get. Yeah, whatever it's called. The first one that I had. Like the crafting summons is the least silly of the animations. Dude, all the animations are peak, okay? What did I get from World Auction? I actually got Poseidon shards at some point? Dang. Dude, I wonder how many people are going for this specific thing. Like, are there thousands of people trying to click on this? Hey, I got one. I got one. Wow. I actually got one. That's crazy. Dude. I actually got some Poseidon shards. How did that actually happen? That's amazing. Everything else, yeah, everything's gone. Wow, no one's bought Holy Bishop yet. An SSR Plus is just sitting there in World Auction. Dr. Luke's got Hades shards. Dude, Vic got nothing, unfortunately. Dang. I don't have the Holy Bishop yet. Should I just grab her? I'll put it in an auction, sure. I probably won't get her. Someone's going to outbid me in 20 minutes. But, like, I haven't pulled her yet, so if I can get her for less than 2 multis, that's cool. You got nerfed since you're on PC? Bro, I'm nerfed every single time we're doing this. Lone Syndicate got 6 Athena. Bro, how? That's wild. In World Auction, or you got some in Guild and then in World? If you got 2 batches of Athena shards from World Auction, that is wild. Anyway, hopefully I can get that Holy Blade Bishop, because I don't have her yet. That would be pretty cool if I could pick her up. You have her but haven't used her yet? Yeah. She's good for the Black Dragon. Vic will tell you. He's on a different server. Yeah, I mean, for sure. Some servers are probably going to be easier than others. Okay, so back to artifacts. Equip artifacts. Who had the resonance with the sword? Oh, yeah. Okay, so the Otherworld Dragon. What do I want to take out? Probably the lamp. Yeah, I'll take out the lamp. Put in the sword. Nice. We have our full resonance now. And then, does anybody else? Okay, so the Sanctum Dragon also uses the sword. So I probably also want to take out the lamp. Oh no, the lamp has to be part of this one. Okay, I get, dude, that's unfortunate. This is a really good one. The Magic Surge, whatever this is called, the Philosopher's Stone. I don't know what this is, but it's very good. But I guess I'll take it out. Or maybe I take out 2 of these. No, I think I take this out. We'll add the sword. And then, let's see, the only one, this one fits, so there we go. Your server's kind of dead? Dude, that's must be nice. We're fighting for our lives out here on Zeus 1. Wait, what is this one called anyway? Eagle, no. That's just the ability they have. I don't know like what the actual artifact is called, but okay, so for this one, I think we just leave it as is. I can't put the sword there. Oh, we can totally add the sword here. Let's see. What did the lamp do again? Oh, that one's decent. Front row gets a shield. I think, like, I'm already getting the shield from Azure Dragon, so we're going to take that out, and we'll add the sword. And for my red dragon, do I want to use the sword? I probably do. But maybe I wait just a little bit. I have to get to... wait. Okay, so if I get one more star, I'll get a space here. So I could add it. But how far away am I from getting another one? Oh, I literally need one star and that'll get the extra space. Okay, I'm going to hold off on adding the sword on this one because it would like kind of mess up a lot of my arrangement on this one. All right, guys, I've talked about this before. But are you working on your Luminary Codex? Okay, this is very important. Finish your Rs, okay? I would even recommend finishing the SRs. But stop using your fodder on the SSRs that you're using and build your Rs. Because these will give you permanent power account stats, okay? And then you can reset them and you get all your fodder back. And then you can use them to level up whatever else you want. And ultimately, you want to do that for these too, which is what I'm starting to work on. But it's not that bad doing it on the Rs at all. And they can only get up to the 3 purple stars, so it's quick and easy to do it. Make sure you build up those Rs. It's going to be a lot of stats. The only one I have not been able to do is finish this stupid drumming goblin, because it will never give me copies of him. I don't know why it won't give me copies of the goblin. It's crazy. But I've finished every other R. And I even have a lot of my SRs leveled up. But it's going to take a lot longer to finish the SRs. But get these starred out. and you'll get your resources back. SRs can go all the way up just like SSRs, so it takes a lot longer to get them built up. They have no lower cap, unfortunately. But in the long run, even building the SRs is going to give you more account power. So like rather than diamond out my Dragon Slayer Siegfried, I'm actually like using the fodder for other things because I'm trying to build up those SRs. And then I can get all the fodder back and then use them for whatever I want. Versus if I diamond her, I can no longer reset her, which I wouldn't want to anyway, but like I can't reset them when I get them to diamond. So basically I'm losing one of the uses of those fodder units. Versus if I build up, I don't know, where's an SR? If I build up like this dwarf guy here, then I can turn all that fodder into her at that point. Whereas if I just build her, then I lose that fodder forever, and then I have to earn that much more fodder to then build up the dwarf guy, if that makes sense. And again, that will give you permanent account power up here for filling out your codex, even after you reset them. And this is something that I wish I was doing from day one. And it just, there was a lot going on, and I wasn't able to like know or see that far ahead. So now I kind of have to go back and do that. But fortunately, at least I figured it out early enough that it was pretty easy to use fodder to get at least the R's ranked up in like a few days, and then reset them. Although the freaking drummer guy, eventually he'll come, I guess. Okay, let's go back to our summons. Wait, how's World Auction doing? Oh yeah, we still got 12 minutes. I'm not leading on, did she sell? Did she just sell? Oh yeah, someone just bought her. Okay. Alright, so I don't care about anything else for sure. Alright, back to getting horny. Let's do a couple of the special horns. What can we get? Nothing? Nothing? Come on, guys. Sacred Flame Basin. That is the first one. Dude, getting 6 of these is so brutal. We're going to have to wait for this event to come back around a lot of times to finish this out. But that's cool. Got a Sacred Flame Basin. And we still have 60 horns left. Let's go back to our normal one. Dude, when do we get this character in game? She's badass. Hey, okay, we got a Centurion's helmet. Dude, that's pretty good. Now I only need 2 more for that artifact. All right, let's check in on the event. Claim our rewards. We're getting up there. We've almost finished this out already. Do you know if rate up artifacts rerun? I believe yes. I have not seen that officially, but to my understanding, yes. Why am I here? This is not where I want to be. Artifacts is where I'm trying to be. Nice. 2 away from the spear, guys. 2 away from the spear, which was our first rate up. So, at some point we'll have a rate up on it again. If not, you just have to get lucky and pull it from other ones like I just did. And then we'll activate the Flame Basin. This will be the first time you can do it. Saved your horns. Nice. And then these come from the Orange Clover store, right? But these are low priority. Even though this is a good artifact, you want to get the Calamity Halkins first, which is what I've been saving for. Which, if we can finish this Horn event here on stream, I will be able to get my first Calamity Halkin. What do I want to activate here? Dude, there's so much going on. Well, let's wait until we're done summoning to activate all these like lower ones, because I might want to use my resources on something else actually. How are we on our progress? Oh, we're very close. We're very close. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. We have 6 different options and it gives me a duplicate flame basin. Dang. How close are we now? Okay, let's use some normal horns. Ah, oh, dude. I've had good luck up until now, so I guess I shouldn't complain too much, but that's unfortunate. And that finishes it. Okay. I am not going to try and go through a second time. I'm going to save for the next event. Sadly, you got to save up and wait for the next event. Yeah. Yeah, just save. Just save. Okay, so Golden Leaf Store. So if you've completed 1 round of every event, you will have 60. And basically just never use the horns unless it's a horn event. Never use the little dragons unless it's the dragon event. Like, just they rotate week after week, monthly, okay? So just use them during the event time. And so here are those artifact pieces that I was saying that you can get. And it's a good artifact, but these are still a low priority. You can also get EX shards, which is very tempting. Initially, I thought I would go for that, but also hold off on that. The real thing you want to go for first are the Calamity Halkins. Don't get a diamond star. So, Black Dragon is what I'm going for because it gives you 200 crit, and crit is really good in this game. Also, the internet has pretty much said as a consensus this is the first one you want to go for. Black Dragon's great. Another really good one here is the Hydra and the Pumpkin Knight, which most of the internet recommends getting this second. 20% attack is kind of crazy. This one gives you 20% HP. So my planned order is to go for the Black Dragon right now, and then get the Pumpkin for attack. And then I'm going to go for the dodge one on Hydra, although I think a lot of people will go for the Titan and get the HP. After you get your Calamity Halkins, then it's recommended that you go for worm spells, which we don't have yet. We've still got a few weeks for those to unlock. And then the treasures are kind of the lowest priority. Again, not because it's bad, but look at how long this is going to take. You need 60 for every piece, and you need 6 of these, okay? And it takes, assuming you're not wailing out and blitzing through multiple rounds of the same event, it's going to take you 1 month to get 1 of these. So it's going to take you 6 months before you're able to actually use that artifact at all. Versus in 1 month, you can save up, well, 1.5-ish months. You can save up and get a Calamity Halkin and get a huge buff immediately. So that's why you want to go for the Calamity Halkins first. And then the dragon spells are good too. But Anyway, so that's kind of the reasoning behind it. Dr. Yola says, I have only gotten 3 of the 6 for this artifact and double of the same 3. Dude, that is brutal. All right, here we go. Black Dragon. Dude. I'm pretty stoked about this. Dude, that immediately just getting him shot my combat power way up. But now, if we go to protagonist, let's see if we can level him. Dude, it looks badass in the red already. I saved leveling resources because I was like, I want to be able to use it on my Calamity Halcyon. Can you get it from the potion events? I believe there's specific rate ups for the potion events, but I don't think you can get those for Calamity Halcyons. Like, I don't think you can get the Black Dragon. I could be wrong, but I think it's specific. Like, these are unique ones as far as I know, but that could totally be wrong. Correct me in chat if I am. The purple leaves are like the hard ones to get, so I was saving those for a long time. And then I have 1 batch to level up with the gold leaves. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, Dr. Eagles agrees with me. You can get Calamity Halcyons, but not these ones specifically. Dude, crit plus 360. Dude, we are going to be critting like crazy. I've already kind of like leaned into the whole crit idea. So that's pretty great. Okay. So now I can actually safely level up some other things if I want. I can get crit resistance. Vic says, I bricked my account not doing this. Well, hey, you know, it's a new game. You live and you learn. I'm sure your account isn't bricked. It's just going to take you a little longer to catch up on the Halcyons. And it pushed you ahead early on, right? So if you just used all your things, like in the first couple weeks, you would have gotten stronger faster, you know? So there's give and take to it. Everything has opportunity cost. Dr. Yule says, I wish I saved my resources because I could only level it once. Okay, so who do I want to level up here? So we can get more HP or crit res. Crit resistance on my Amazon could be good because I could counter other people's Black Dragons. Penetration. Oh, I already leveled him up as much as I can. I don't have more gold leaves. And another attack bonus. That could be good. Arena mode, attack up. I don't really care that much about that. Cumulative attack. Okay. Every 250 levels gained. So this is giving me 646 cumulative attack. And this is giving me 705. Okay, so it looks like the bull is going to be a little bit more effective than the red wormling if I want attack. I have him at more stars. That's probably why. What did this guy do? Okay. All right, so we'll level up our bull guy here. Or the Amazon warrior. Just get more attack, more crit res. I think we'll go with more attack. More attack. Is penetration akin to piercing damage? To be honest, I'm not sure exactly what penetration does. I'm not sure if that means you penetrate defense or you penetrate shields. I think it's penetrating defense though, / magic resistance. I'm pretty sure that's what it means, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So kind of like true damage, I guess, if you want to use a Nikke analogy. Just made it to floor 100 of the elemental tower. Nice. All right, so we'll have to stop there. And then... do I have anybody else who's like lagging behind? We have these all pretty much up to level 4. Okay. Okay, so now... so basically for my worm spells, I just equipped the 3 SSRs that I have. So all of them have the same ones. These aren't necessarily optimal, but hey, they're my SSRs, so I put them on. But ultimately, I actually want that's in the one that's in the shop right now. This one. If I had the points to buy it, I would. Because getting attack speed and skill haste is crazy. This is definitely the best one. But actually, how do you get this currency? I don't remember. Where does this currency come from? Exchange it for magic rare resources? I don't know where these little acorns come from. Because I need a lot more if I was going to try this agility aura. You know what? I'm going to get some of these. Ooh, that's a lot of points, though. It's kind of expensive. Maybe I won't. The friendship store is weird. Like, you accumulate these points way too slowly. Because, like, 6,000 just to get a copy of Siegfried? Like, she's the free character, man. Come on. You can just build up your SRs and use those copies instead. Gotta save up for this last mythic summon in the arena store. Okay. So let's go to artifacts and finish this up. Level up my stupid flame basin. Got it to +1, but I'm missing all 5 of the other ones. Okay, and then what do I want to prioritize leveling up here? I think we'll level up the gem. What about the ring? Am I on the edge for any of these? No, they're all 4. Okay, I guess actually what I really want to do is just check and see if any of these would actually level. So that would give me... that won't level up either. This will level up. Okay, let's do the lamp. There we go. So we can go to the next tier on this. How about this one? 4, 4, 4. Okay, yeah, we can tier this one up. So you see what I'm doing? Like the components of the artifact each have like +5, +4, etc. So I'm trying to, because I'm going to run out of my aura dust here, right? So I'm trying to maximize the efficiency by like making sure I'm actually leveling up ones that will hit an artifact to the next level. So now we got them all to level 5. So then, wait, yeah, okay. Is +5 as high as we can go? Oh, so yeah, I ran out. So I already ran out, yeah. But I have this ready now, so they're all 5. So we got them as high as I could. So I advanced the lamp. Versus if I had just gone to like, okay, I really like the Sage's Stone. And so I'm like, I'm going to level this one because I like the effect on it. This wouldn't actually help me, right? Because my emblem is still stuck at +3. So even if I get these up to +5, like I'm not going to be able to tier up. So that's why I didn't level it first. If you guys are liking the stream and you're watching on YouTube, please give the stream a like, consider a subscription. If you're watching on Twitch, I would appreciate a follow. Okay. So what do we need to do next? Oh, let's go to Adventure and do our things here. So we're on Sanctum and Elemental. Dude, I don't know how I got so far behind on Illusion. I must have been stuck on a specific fight. Because why is it so far behind? Wild Trial? Dude, the green one is also like, I think that's the weakest team now. Right now, I think that's the weakest team. But even then, I'm somehow 12 floors higher than Illusion. Anyway, let's do our elemental ones. And like I have some good illusion units, so I don't know, there must have been something about that specific fight that got me stuck for some reason. Everyone is falling behind on illusion. So how's it been going for you, Vic? Because you evolved your Black Dragon. You went all in on some of the illusion units. Has your tower been keeping up? Frickin' Anubis here is going to take 10 years to kill now. For wild, just use Athena. I mean, you have to have a duplicate of her, right? Because she starts out as Sanctum, right? Athena. Well, I went past my Athena. Where is she? Yeah, she starts as Sanctum. So if you have a duplicate of her, I mean, yeah, great. Then use her. But if you haven't duped her up yet, then you can only use her in Sanctum. Illusion is a cakewalk for you. Everything else gets steamrolled. Everything else is hard. Dang. Okay, so I'm going to do some PvP. Wait, check in on the guild really quick. Claim my stuff. Oh, get my dividend. 951 gems. Thank you very much. We're looking healthy. Everybody actually has a team. No one's missing a random unit. We got 30 out of 30. We're in the top 4% of guilds. Good job, everybody. All right, so Cloud Clash is currently closed. This is also done. It's kind of annoying having 19 of these. Because obviously I'm just going to buy EX shards with this. That's also how I got my copy of Hades finished. For these gold ones, I actually bought a bunch of fodder. Because I'm like, all right, are 3 shards of light elemental really going to help me that much? Like, you know, it's not not really a big deal. Like, versus if I can get a ton of fodder to use to build up my my R and SR units, that actually helped me a lot. All right, points league. I think Otherworld used to suck, right? Like, I think initially Otherworld was the hardest tower for everybody, but it recently got like super juiced. And now I think Wild is like pretty definitively like the one that's struggling the most. Yeah, we steamrolled them. Well, let's come back to this actually. Let's do this arena shop first. All right, can we beat this person? Probably, right? Nice, you finished your Athena, Vic? Congrats. Dude, she is a massive upgrade. Like, she's kind of stupid. Like, she'll make so much Sanctum content easier. And then if you eventually get a copy, then yeah, she's going to crush it on Wild as well. Like, every other tank will just feel like garbage compared to Athena. What, I have an alert here. Oh, new season. This literally just started? I was looking at this a second ago. What? This is literally started right now. That's funny. Okay. Do I want to change my teams at all? I think I do. Let's see. We'll take out Titania from this team. And we'll put in Vivian. I think we'll do that. And then, oh yeah, we'll definitely take her out. Put in Athena. Speaking of Athena. You've seen Apollo, Hades, Scheherazade, and Stupid Panda. Dude, Scheherazade is very good. Obviously, Apollo and Hades are good too. Do I do this? I think I stick with this. So for Sanctum, we'll order it. Probably like this. And then, oh, we can definitely upgrade this. Azure Dragon. Put her up here. You will pull her back, actually. Okay, so burst order for here. Or overdrive, I guess I should be using the correct terminology. I think we'll do that. And then for blue, I think we want them like this. Okay, and then I mean, we'll probably just win all of these matches, but yeah. Yeah. Hades and Azures have a spear that make them look like twins. Ooh, 12 plus a day? Yeah, we'll take this. Oh, these fights are so easy, it's ridiculous. You know you should put the panda on your wish list, but you rather never have him on your account? Wow, what a hater. Oh, I finally got the bull. Did I get that last stream? I don't remember, but I finally got the bull. We're just going to steamroll all these fights in these low rankings. Should you be waiting till you have mythical tickets to summon? Or are singles worth it? It doesn't matter if you do it 1 or 5 at a time. Just be aware of the like milestone rewards, because it will reset every, is it 2 weeks? I don't remember, but it'll say how many days it is to reset. And you want to make sure you're like hitting the milestones. Don't like use a bunch of summons where you won't get bonus shards, if that makes sense. But as far as like who you should be summoning for, it just depends. You know, it depends on what you already have too, I guess. But we're going to be getting new EX units. I'm personally saving mine for Artemis. She's my favorite unit in the game. And she will be a very strong DPS archer. Let me fight again. It won't let me. All right. You just blitz through the Sanctum stages? You stuck with Athena? Yeah, dude, Athena's crazy. Glad she's working out for you. Like, as long as you have some form of healing, which, I mean, you kind of have by default with the Sanctum Dragon anyway, Athena's, like, almost just immortal. Working on Apollo currently. Oh, I would definitely finish Apollo. Make sure you get Apollo before she goes out of rotation. Okay, so apparently failed a stage. Nice, you got Hellveil from regular summons. That's pretty great. All right, give me somebody good, somebody good, somebody good. Actually, I needed to give this guy another star, so I don't hate that. I don't hate that. Let's do that right now. Because I've never gotten him to 6 stars, so we'll upgrade him. I've already gotten my tree up there though, so I'm using him for potential exchanges. Yggdrasil. So even for these like derpy guys that aren't the waifus, I try and at least get them up to the 1 purple star. And then I kind of like use them for exchanges after that. So you can see like I got one star, 1 star, 1 star, 1 star. So I need another bull to get him. Or I think I just need fodder. Oh yeah, I just need fodder. Okay, yeah, let's just add him. Let's just do it. Get him to his 1 purple star. And then I'll basically just like not touch him again until like maybe one day eventually. For mages, I don't have any random fodder to give him yet, so he'll stay at his 6 stars for right now. Dog is another trade. You got him for most of the tower rewards. Nice. Yeah, so they get used for trades after after I reach that milestone, right? Because then to get to the next one, like I'm not gonna start using like that much more resources on them. You know what I mean? Whereas I could trade for a unit that I'm actually building. But it's super easy to get them to 1 purple star, so I just do that. But the other thing is right now, I can't trade anything. So like I have 2 Yggdrasils, the tree guy, just sitting there waiting for exchanges. But I can't exchange anything. Because I'm not going to do any mythical summons until we get another new EX unit, which is hopefully going to be Artemis, but we'll see. So as long as I have a couple things that I can use for trades, then I'm like, all right, whatever. I don't need to like sweat about having them. Okay, back to here. And see if we can beat this. Ugh. It's freaking Anubis. Of course it is. Okay. I hate him so much. Alright, here we go. Let's see what they do on auto now that I put them in the proper formation, and then I might need to manual it. Because they're probably going to all just target Anubis a million times, and he'll just keep reviving, and we're never going to go anywhere. Dude, everybody hates him. Everybody hates him. Okay, looks like we're going to do this on auto, though. I just needed to reposition the units. There you go, we reset his health again. My dragon lit that other dragon up. All right, next stage. Okay, last stage for elemental. Oh, easy. We're going to crush this one. Think you're going to hold off on Apollo, skip Hades entirely, and grab another Athena copy for Wild Faction? Wait, so you didn't get Apollo? I mean, skipping Hades, although personally she's my favorite, and I think she's good, I think could make sense, just because ultimately getting another copy of Athena is going to be like really, really helpful. But I don't know if I would skip Apollo. I don't know. Maybe. Apollo is so good for bosses, though. Also good on Sanctum team, too. Alright, speaking of Sanctum, let's do our team. Is there anybody I should be using here? Okay, no. Doesn't look like anything's been updated since. Let's just... The only thing is I don't have any assassins on my Sanctum team. Because I don't have the World Serpent built. And I have barely built Lancelot. I don't think I really need assassins, but it is like something that I think about though. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's another good point, Dr. Eagles, on not skipping Apollo, because she's not in the auctions. So, like, you're making it really hard on yourself to not get her. Dude, we just obliterated the field. Okay, so let's let them do their thing. I think they'll keep progressing. And then let's go back to PvP. And I finished all these, right? Yeah, I did. And then I finished these. That's so funny that that opened up and I didn't even, like, in the last second. Okay, so I just need to do points league. I think I just leave this formation. Ooh, they have a lot higher power, though. I'm probably cooked no matter what I do. But, alright. All we can do is run it. Let's see what happens. Yeah, they're just too strong because it was essentially a mirror match, but they just had higher combat power. So not a whole lot I could have done in that situation. Vic walks his own path. All right. So I think I target the Scheherazade with Fenrir. I'm facing another person that's just like higher CP than me. I think I'm gonna lose this one. 2 in a row is kind of rough. Although, I took out their Scheherazade, so I'm winning. I'm winning. Dude, Fenrir managed to take down Scheherazade really quickly. So then at that point, like, I had advantage even though they were stronger. Like, stronger combat power. It's true. You know what? Everybody should play with the units they like. You know, that's why I went and duped up Hades right away. Like, she's good, but that might not have necessarily been, like, the really smart thing for me on my account to do may have been to get another copy of Poseidon first, honestly. But you play with the units you like. Oh, dude. Crushed them. Absolutely obliterated them. This one might be tough. Revealing the Gabrielle. Oh, no. They're weak sauce. Yeah, they're getting obliterated. I thought the Gabrielle might be scary. She is the last one standing. She's a little bit scary, but yeah. their team was not up to it. Okay, we got one more match, but let's check in on this because we lost our Sanctum Tower match. What's happening? They just have a ton of healing over there. Okay, well, let's see how this goes. Ooh, we're kind of getting crushed really quickly. Yeah, they have so much healing. But yeah, I'm just watching the fight in auto to see if I'm going to try again and do it in manual, see what I need to do. But we might actually get this oh, no. Their Athena just took me out. Okay, so let's restart. All right, so we're going to aim so we hit the entire field with Apollo. Then Gabrielle will hit these. Maybe we can take out Moonin. Oh, they killed Athena, though. That's a problem. And I was not able to kill Moonin. Ooh, but we're still doing better than last time. We're still doing better than last time. I think we might get the win here. I set myself up better. Yeah. Okay, we're totally getting this. The troll healer is tanky for sure. Okay, so let's go back and do our last PvP match. Nikke co-op is up. Nikke co-op is up. Nice. I think we're going to wrap up the stream here in a couple minutes, though. Sorry, guys. I'm just too burnout right now. I have to wake up early tomorrow, too. Otherwise, I'd be down for some co-op. If you guys want to do some co-op, like tomorrow or Saturday, I'll be on at some point. And then I might try and organize a group for channel members. Oh, you're going to head to bed too, Dr. Eagles? All right, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Nice. Pretty easy win. Pretty easy win. Okay. Did I get more attempts I can do on this? No, I didn't. So we've done everything we can for PvP. So literally the only thing that we are waiting on is to finish up our Sanctum Tower here. Hope I don't have nightmares about Syndicate's polls. Yeah, those could have been better. Have a good night, guys. Have a good night. Ooh, this match is going to be close. Oh, I think we got it, though. I think we got it. Yeah. You'll get MLB Takina before the collab ends. Does that mean you're going to dip into the gold tickets? I hope you do, though. I hope you just, like, do a random pull tomorrow and then get 3 copies in one multi. That would be epic. You deserve it. That was a rough session, man. Dude, how are these enemies so tanky? We are definitely losing this round. Well, maybe. Okay, we're still hanging on. That, like, surprisingly. We might still get there. I shouldn't have doubted us. We're coming back. Oh yeah, we've totally got this now. Did just have the one Minotaur and Scheherazade? Dude, Sanctum matches are always so grindy. Like, there's just way too much, like, healing and buffing. Alright, last one, last one. Dude, I love how Athena stuns the whole field. That's pretty nice. Oh, yeah, now they're dead. They're dead. They're totally dead. Dude, Apollo, her rain of arrows is so crazy. You can just, like, wipe the whole map. All right. 2 full 10 clears. Am I down for some midnight runs? No, I gotta get to sleep. But, I'll be on, like, tomorrow and Saturday, though. I will, hit you guys up on Discord. Okay, let's fill out our oath. Buff. And buff. Okay, can we do a last minute resonance upgrade? We can, sweet. Let's upgrade our archer. All right, that's it, guys. Thanks for hanging out. It's been a great stream as always. Hope you guys have a great night, morning, afternoon, whatever time it is for you. For me, I'm tired. It's kind of late. I'm going to get some sleep, maybe a snack before that. All right, catch you guys later.